Hello, this is Lance John. Lance John dropping Las Vegas more, baby. Let me just put the thing on here because I have a lot to talk about. I need to leave this subject alone, but as long as I have feelings about it, I'm going to talk about it. But let me just put my camera on the phone mount. Turn my AC on. It's hot, and you know what? Okay. This subject, it really needs to die. It really does, but it's something I need to talk about. I know that because I had a falling out with Wayne, she is taking it out on my siblings. I mean, I think she's still cool. I think she's still okay with my mama. You know, they have always liked my mama, so I don't think they have a problem with my mama. I don't think Wayne has a problem with my mama. But yeah, y'all keep forgetting I'm, you know, my mama's son. So you know, it's not fair for y'all to have a problem with me. And I never had a problem with Shavonne, and Shavonne gonna put herself in this, and instead of her trying to help with the problem, she gonna defend Wayne. You know, I understand that that's your brother and everything, but there's stuff my brother and my sisters do that I don't like. You know, and I'm not gonna defend them on it. You know, I mean, I don't agree with everything my brother does. I mean, my brother is living better than how he lived like a few years ago, but I still don't agree with everything he does because if I was him, you know, I would do better. But he has to prove himself because there are things that he does better than Shavonne and Wayne. And my little brother has turned his life around, and I'm happy about that. And there's things that my older sister does I don't agree with, you know, and I wish, you know, she didn't choose to live how she lived, but there's nothing I can do about it. And there's things that my younger sisters have done or do or how they live or whatever I don't agree with, but, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. You know, but they're gonna live that life. How they gonna live that life? And they know that was me. They know I'm a king. They know I would say something, but you know, some stuff I just leave alone because they'll get mad at me, you know, and they don't want to talk to me for like a day or two or longer. And I can't, you know, have them angry at me and stuff because of my opinion, so I just leave it alone. But if somebody asks me about my opinion, I'm gonna get it, but I mean, I'd rather tell them myself because I don't have time for the gossip and everything. But going back to Shavonne, the reason why all this has happened in general, going back to 1993, she was the one that told me and my granny about the issues Wayne had with me. But yet, which made me have a problem with him in the first place. But I mean, I was told to let it go back then, and I did. You know, even when he was acting shit with me and stuff, I couldn't confront him because my granny wouldn't let me say anything to him, even though I wanted to. But now that she has died and he has disowned me and stuff, I'm gonna talk about it right now. But if she was still alive, if my grandfather was still alive, I mean, I never talked to my grandfather about this, but I'm sure Wayne has talked to him about it. But yeah, if they would have came to me about it, well, if he would have came to me about it, I would have been honest with him, you know. but he never came to me about issues that weren't here with me. He never came. He never talked to me about it. I kind of wish he did, because if he had issues with me and stuff, then you should have said something. You let all this drag out. I think what triggered him when I moved to Las Vegas, that triggered him because before, he didn't have. He was still talking to me. I thought we were okay. And I was like the only person that was still talking, because my old sister still talks to him. I don't know why she talks to him, because he cares about my older sister. But yeah, he treats, her other siblings a lot like crap. But yeah, he still talks to my older sister, because my older sister, they always had a good relationship. So even though he talked about my older sister, behind her back, and I can, I can really go in on him about it, but he has a good relationship with my older sister, and I know he got along with my older brother because my older brother is not like me, so he always got along with my older brother, but he always had an issue with me and my younger sister. But my other younger sister, I don't think he never knew her, but he was friends with Toby though. I mean, he knew Toby because Toby is like same age as me, but he was born July 1376. So he met Toby through me, and last time I heard, he was still friends with Toby. He probably still is friends with Toby. I haven't seen Toby in some years myself, but I know Shavonne, has an issue with my older sister, because my older sister got a divorce, and she's dating a man that nobody really likes. Because he makes decisions that's very dumb and childish and stuff. So a lot of people in the family don't care for him. I mean, I don't hate him, but I just wish that he could have made better decisions. Because he has ruined my credit. He owe me money, but if they tell it, they don't owe me anything. Yeah, and he owe other people money and stuff. It's not good to owe people money. Kind of like Wayne, Wayne owes people money, but Wayne don't give a fuck, That's how he is, Anything that he can do to use people and stuff, that's the type of person he is, And then, Shavonne, everything, I remember she was afraid student, she could have made something out of her life, but she chose not to go to college. Even though I believe she's going to next school to be a nurse, but she could have did this like years ago. Like she could have became a nurse like years ago. Cause I know she was a CNA for a while, but she a type of person, she'll get drunk and stuff, and she'll pass out in front of her daughter, and now she has a son. She the type of person to do that, She'll smoke weed around her daughter, cause the reason why Shavonne smokes weed is because the mommy is smoking in front of them. She smoked in front of me, but I never liked weed. I mean, I tried it, but I never liked it, and I wouldn't want to do that in front of my kids if I had kids. I mean, but in Nevada, weed is legal, so it wouldn't really be an issue. If I wanted it, I can get it, but I have no reason to smoke it unless it's for medical reasons. I do have back problems and stuff and pain and stuff. That's the only reason why I would do it, for that reason. but I wouldn't do it because I just want to get high. Yeah, that's not me at all. And then my auntie, I know I went out of town last week for a day because my oldest cousin passed away, which was my maternal grandmother, first cousin. She passed away, and I wanted to pay my respects to her, and I was able to pay my respects to her. What Mama called and told her about it, you know, she was acting funny with her about it. All because of Wayne with me. But because want to take the problem out on other people that has nothing to, but yet could have fixed the problem if she wanted to, but she like, he's grown, he can do what he want. I mean, yeah, that's fine, you know, but if we would have had like a talk about everything and then decided not to talk to each other no more, come to agreement and not to talk to each other no more, it would have been fine. But no, you wanted it. Even though I was talking on Facebook, I didn't say your name. Your sister, you know, tag y'all in the conversation, and y'all commented when y'all realized that she tagged y'all in conversation. So she the one that did it, you know. But I can say what I want, you know. How I feel is how I feel, you know. But I know that that there was issues going on that should have been solved, but yet you never want to solve them. You throw hints at me and stuff, and then and try to you know like embarrass me and stuff. But yeah, you can't come out and say you have a problem with me, which I don't understand. You have a problem with me, you should have said it. But yet, because you have a problem with me, and you have brainwashed your sister, your mama, your wife, probably your son, probably your niece, then your other nephew, when he get bigger, and he find out who I am, he gonna have a problem with me too because of you. And I bet in the pictures, in the pictures that y'all have of me, if y'all have any pictures, y'all probably gonna cut or black out my face, do pictures. I'm not gonna do that. I don't believe in tearing up pictures and everything, because I still have pictures of Ekron, even though Ekron have pissed me off about how he did my sister, you know. I mean, I still have pictures of Ekron, so I'm not finna like tear up my pictures of Ekron because I have a problem with how he did my sister. I'm not gonna tear up the pictures because, you know, I mean, I still could talk to Ekron if I wanted to, but I don't really want to talk to him. So, but out of respect for my niece and nephew, I will put up with him for now, but I'm going to eventually, you know, really call the buffers out on that bullshit. I'm going to do it eventually. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to do it eventually. Just waiting for everybody to graduate from school, and I'm going to call them out. I'm going to tear them apart. And if my niece and nephew hate it, they just hate it, you know, because I'm going to speak my mind. But I just know if that Wayne would have confronted me about how he felt about me. And I could have responded to him, but no. You wait until I turn 40, until I move to Vegas, I turn 40, and I ask for a birthday shout out, then you want to get mad and try to talk crap to me when you could have just said what you had to say about me and get it over with. Instead, you go talk about me behind my back and call me this and call me that. You know, it don't make sense. It really don't. And that's something I don't understand. How you can sit there and not like me when I'm your family. I mean, you don't have to agree with everything I do. I don't agree with everything you do, but family is supposed to be family. And I don't understand how you can wait until granddaddy and granddaddy die to want to do this. Yeah, I mean, if you really wanted to do this, you should have did it then. But you know that they would have said something to you if you would have did it then. But you wait until they die because your mama don't say nothing to you when you do shit because you cheat on your wife and she didn't call you out on it. You know, I mean, I know that, you know, that the mistress, well, I know one of your mistresses, you know, knew Shavonne and Yvonne, and that's fucked up, you know. And they hit that around Charlotte back until Charlotte found out, you know. And I know, I mean, I did know about Wayne taking Deidre to the prom, but Wayne told me that him and Deidre didn't have sex, so it's not really no harm, you know, there. I mean, it's harm that you took her to the prom, but that wasn't my business to say, you know. But I just don't understand, you know, why Shavonne and Yvonne are taking their issues out on my mom and my siblings when they can just come to me with the issues instead of them taking it out on them because my siblings, my mama, and my daddy, if he'll start lying, they have nothing to do with what I say and what I do. Just like I don't have issues. Well, I don't have nothing to do with how other people live. My brothers and family members. I don't have a say in how they live. Now, if they ask me about it, I say something, but I don't have a say in how other people live because they go do what they want to do. But I mean, and then my cousin Shavonne, she moved to Saline County in like a house by the lake, you know, which can bring in snakes and everything and stuff. I mean that's good for her, cause you know, I mean I see myself getting a house soon, so that's good for her to have a house, you know. But the only thing I don't like about Shavonne is that Shavonne is selfish, and that, you know, I just know that if my Aunt Yvonne wanted to go to my cousin's funeral last week, if she wanted to go, because Yvonne and Shavonne babysitter. Just like on Mother's Day weekend, they went to Dallas and left Yvonne to babysit those kids. You know, why would you let your mom babysit on Mother's Day? That supposed to be a day for the mother, just like Father's Day, supposed to be a day for the fathers. And that's being selfish. Yeah, that's being selfish if you ask me. But I just buffering. But I just hope that me saying this and me getting it out will have me feeling better. I mean, I know people are getting tired of me talking about this, but when I need to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. But they just, I mean, they just need to be human and talk to me about stuff instead of acting shitty with other people and taking it out on other people, because I never had an issue with Shavonne in the first place. When Shavonne started defending her brother and talking shit to me and not, not trying to solve the issue, because Wayne is a narcissist, he think he's always right, he don't see himself being wrong for anything. I mean, like, it's a lot of stuff that I do I shouldn't do, but I do anyway. And I shouldn't be talking about Wayne, I shouldn't be talking about Shavonne, I shouldn't be talking about their mom, I shouldn't be talking about none of them, but when you choose to do this to me and you can't say it to my face and you can't call me or anything, you talk about me behind my back and you won't confront me about it, and then you sit there and you try to throw hints at me, but yet you won't come out and say it. I have a problem with that. Yeah, you try to make me look bad in front of other people when you can just come out and say it. Then I have a problem with that. And then, I'm around y'all acting funny to me, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. That's not right. But I do need to go because I'm running late for work, and they're probably gonna be calling me in a moment, so I need to go ahead and go. But I mean, that's the issue I have. I just wish people would be more open. Not be afraid to say stuff to your face, not act funny with other people when they can just say it to me, or try to compromise, come up with a solution to end the problem, or to be neutral, just do it to where, just do it to where the problem can end, and just go on with our way or whatever, to where we don't have to talk about this every day. But as long as you be mad at somebody, you don't want to talk to nobody and all that stuff. You can do what you want, but it's not right. It's not the right thing to do. You shouldn't do that. Yeah, you can do what you want, but is it right for the family? No, it's not. But yeah, you want to sit there and do this and cause friction between people and cause rifts between people and stuff. But yeah, you don't care about that because you're selfish. You care about yourself and only yourself. You don't care about nobody else but yourself. Because if you care about other people, you would never did this. You would have thought about this before you did it, but yet you chose to do this, and you chose, to just, act like you better than people and act like you're this and that and stuff, and you're not. And then, your mama allowed you to do this stuff, and she didn't say nothing about it. and she'll sit there and get mad at other people, but yet she don't say nothing to you. Cause I know it, if when I did stuff I got in trouble for, but you did a lot of shit. I mean, Shavonne wasn't really a bad child. She was just a crybaby. That's all. She wasn't really a bad child. Now, and then other people and stuff. Other people in the family, say stuff about Shavonne and Wayne, about my aunt children. I'm not gonna say no names, but yet they think of my mama children in a better way. I mean, they may not agree with everything I do and the videos I do and stuff like that, but I would never did these videos if you didn't do what you did. But yeah, and they don't like how my older sister, has lived her life. I mean, I don't agree with everything she do either, but that's it. But I'm gonna go ahead and go because they're gonna be calling me in a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. But like, share, subscribe, hit the notification, comment below. You see something on Facebook, speak out. Wash that your hands, be social distance, wear a mask, come after cough, sneeze. What 3 6 feet social distance. Wear a mask when needed. Especially you ever had your COVID shot, you're around a lot of people wear your mask. And when you do public transportation, because I know I don't want people in my car without a mask. Especially when I'm doing Uber and I don't want anybody in my car, because even though I had the shot and everything, you still can get the virus. But yeah, let me go ahead and go. But Lance John, let y'all drive my life more, baby. Thanks for listening and have a good day.